What's going on, guys? Ushin here from Team Ghost Ogre with Adam Leonard,
Hello.
and we're recording the live coverage of, well, not live, we're pre-recorded coverage of the Limerick Regional. This is round one, and we have on the left Donald Musgrave facing off against a duelist who is local and just wanted to remain unnamed. This is game two because game one I put my phone in the tripod, and whatever way I put it in, it turned the phone off, so we have no footage of the first game. But you can probably guess who won, with Neos versus Salomon Great. Probably the Salomon Great player.
Actually, no, Nebula News is pretty big.
He did some cool stuff though. Like in the first game, he made a Dark Neos and like negated Donald Musgrave, one of his cards, which was cool. Like I didn't know Neos had like negates and stuff. But just one. I mean, yeah, and it was a big resource. Took a lot to get into it, but it kind of surprised me. But this game is pretty cool. Like it shows off some things that the Neos deck can do. But yeah, so this is game two, and Don won the first one. So I believe the Neos duelist is choosing to go first.
I like you just fucking slapped our field center into the middle.
Oh, of course. Well, I gotta represent. Gotta leave our mark. And also the field center underneath is mine as well. Don Musgrave still has that, actually.
Don Normal's Foxy.
Oh, so the Neos player is actually to go second here.
So Foxy's literally just area 0. It just reveals 3 and then you add 1 Salmon Great card.
Salmon Great Pot of Duality.
It has a second effect that pops face of back row, but that's not really relevant since he's normal summoning an active effect. And also he's going first, so that would not be relevant. Okay. It's been Ash. That's probably not correct.
Definitely
okay.
not correct.
Yeah, that's not correct at all. So he's with Circle and now he just gets whatever he wants anyway.
Yeah, no, it's the Gazelle I think that the Ash is better for, because if you Ash the Gazelle, they just can't do anything.
Either Gazelle or Stallion's probably the best thing to Ash in that deck.
So he's going to link off for the Bailings. Pretty standard. This was an interesting tournament as well. There were only about 30 players because everyone who was really like of any consequence in the game, most players were off at Dusseldorf. So it was just kind of a few people who just chose not to go. Donald Musgrave, Kieran Mead, a few others as well. And a lot of local players, and a lot of kids as well. So this was round one, and round one is really hard to actually get a match for because there were only kind of 2 tables that I could film. So because the table was just 2 really long tables with like 15 people on each table. So that's just like 16 or so on each table. So
okay, so Don's made Mirage Statue here. He's attached to Spinny, which I think is actually incorrect. I think he just sent off Mirage Statue. That's not what it does. Okay.
Alright, he realized what he's doing wrong.
Okay, right. He's attached Spinny, which I don't think is correct. I think you're better off attaching Gazelle, because then you can add that back off of Sunlight Wolf and have it for next turn. But I mean, whatever floats the boat, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think Dad's been playing the deck for about 4 months at this point? And he ended up going quite far in the tournament as well. So it links into the Sunlight Wolf. That legendary €10 rare.
It's a nice Sunlight Wolf.
It is nice.
Okay.
Isn't it?
It is.
Oh, that's another nice Sunlight Wolf.
Oh wow, he has 2. Okay, so effect of Jack Jaguar, shuffle away. He's got neither of the traps currently that we can see. He might have one in hand, but he has got Circle that he can add back off it, which is really big because Circle's insane. Also, I think I just saw a Rage in his hand, which means he does have one of the traps, so I'm wrong.
Circle's crazy as well. Yeah, Circle is crazy.
Circle's either Eagle Booster or it's Rota. It's mad, and it plays around Droll as well, so you can chain it to Droll or you can activate control play so you can't control.
Yeah, and he has the Bailings and Graveyard as well to protect.
I feel like he shouldn't have passed with Jack Jagger. He should have made a second Bailings just in case he gets Kaiju. Especially since he was made to go first, so he could assume they were main Kaijus.
It's nice to have the second Bailings in your extra deck though. Just for plays next turn. So he's normal summoning the Prisma. Let's see what he sends off it.
This is the part of this feature match that I don't have a clue about.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will be quite lost at this point.
Don also set 1 back row. I believe that's probably the Rage that I think he had in hand, or else Circle.
So he sends the Neos off of Prisma. Isn't there some weird interaction where you can't use the Prisma to fusion someone if you send Neos off it?
Actually, no, don't fucking clue. I literally have no idea. Like,
I think there's some strange rule in there. Well, he's e-calling for Stratos anyway, my boy. Sending Stratos to grave. Adding Stratos to hand now.
Okay, activate that card.
Neos fusion. Okay. So fusing off 2 monsters. I think Neos Fusion fuses from... Does it fuse from deck as well? I don't know. It does some crazy cool things. And I think this is where he goes into Rainbow Neos. And Aiden saw this. Aiden just saw the Rainbow Neos in his field, and he kind of lost his shit a little bit. Cause Aiden just loves Rainbow Neos.
Why?
Bro, it's a good card, man. Rainbow Neos is crazy. It's very overloaded. It has a lot of effects. It's just crap because it's a Neos card.
So it's like all Neos cards.
Yeah, but
Crap because it's the Neos card.
You can send a monster you control to the graveyard and shuffle all monster your opponent controls into the deck. You can send a spell you control to the graveyard and shuffle all spells and traps your opponent controls into the deck. Or you can send a card from the top of your deck to the graveyard and shuffle all cards from your opponent's graveyard into the deck. And you can use one of those effects per turn.
Jesus.
And this is a card with 4,500 attack. It's got no protection, but it's a little bit insane. Like it's a spin for the field, the back row, or the graveyard.
Did you just beat over Mirage Stadium?
Yeah, he just attacked with the Mirage Stadium.
He didn't do. What was under Mirage Stadium? Gazelle?
I think so. It was the Foxy, wasn't it?
No, he summoned Gazelle, sent Spinny, and then...
The Foxy was the first thing he summoned, and then he summoned the Gazelle off of Mirage Stadium.
Yeah, but he had to make Valence with the Foxy. So he had to send Spinny to Mirage Stadium.
Yeah.
Okay. Donald's looking at his hand. He's normal summoning Lady Debug.
I think he had 2 debugs in the sun at this point.
Okay. That card's very good.
Yeah, debug is crazy. Especially with all the interactions that Solomon Gray can do with, like, you know, discarding cards and then specialing them from the graveyard and stuff, and just...
He's grabbing Gazelle, which is most definitely the correct one to grab, especially if he doesn't have one already. He's now reading his Jack Jaguar.
That iconic hat.
It does piercing.
Jack Jaguar does piercing?
Yeah. It does piercing. No one knows it does piercing.
It's pretty cool. What's its attack?
18.
Oh. Okay, that's alright.
It's alright. It's the biggest Salmon Great main deck monster other than Foul, which some people don't even play. Okay, he's making Borrowed Sword. Hello.
That's a big boy.
Mimi big boy.
Houston, we have a big boy.
Okay. On-res, Gazelle effect. Send Fusion of Fire for extra flex.
See, I feel like the Neos player probably should have tributed his Rainbow Neos to shuffle Don's board into the deck.
I don't know why
just to make things a little bit more difficult for Don.
I don't know why Don is discarding that Spinny.
It increases the attack of the card by 500.
So he didn't use the Gazelle effect to send something to grave?
Apparently not.
Interesting.
I don't think he needs to.
I don't think he does either. He's got a Borrowed Sword, like, that's pretty game.
Yeah. Borrowed Sword, Mirage Dalio.
Look at...
Borrowed Sword attacking over a 4,500 monster. That's game.
He made a Borrowed Sword and it's still +1 and can be +2 if he uses Mirage Dalio effect.
Is Borrowed Sword against Sakikuta the original attack of the monster attacks, right?
Half the original.
Half the original. So his Borrowed Sword is going to be 5250 now.
And then it's just going to attack twice and he's going to die.
It's nuts.
This is going to be a swift 2-0ing, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It was really sad because I was watching this game, and the poor Neos player, like, he was sitting there with his cards and just looking at me, and just the sadness in his eyes was really too much. He just kind of had that like lopsided, you know, the lopsided mouth where you're just like, yeah, this is happening. Yep, not really much I can do about it. Yep,
And then there's a Borrowed Sword. Oh no.
He was not prepared for Salmon Great.
A man with a judge dice is not a man to be fucked with. It's not a judge dice.
I don't think it is a judge dice.
It's not a judge dice. I don't know why I said it was. Okay,
looks like one.
Let's attack again.
Yeah.
Read it.
Read.
Throws hand on table. Extends hand.
And that's the handshake. So shout out to the bottle of water.
Shout out to Don's lovely bottle.
Don's mat is sick, actually. So yeah, that's that Duel game 1. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll have game 2 up probably later today or tomorrow. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.